Okay, these are the condensing units. HVAC condensing units. This is the downstairs unit. Is that correct? Yes. This is the downstairs unit. It's 5 tons. This is the upstairs unit. It's 2 tons. These are the electric service disconnects. The electric service disconnects, we cannot open them to check them out because they have been properly sealed. So actually this seal needs a little bit of work. It should be resealed, but I don't want to break the seal around that. So all we can see is that. We do know that according to the electric service panels that they're properly fused. So what we learn, our electric disconnects are behind one of the units. They should be over to the side. If this home was built this morning, and it wasn't, if this home was built this morning, then we'd have an electric receptacle outlet out here so the service technician can work on it. But, you know, it wasn't required when it was built. When it was built, this foam was acceptable. And it's not by current energy standards. Because it does this. Okay? We're missing our Schrader valve cover right there, cap. Look up Schrader valve. Our refrigerant service port cap. We're missing our refrigerant service port cap. We're missing any others? No, just that one. This should be anti-theft. Of course, again, when the home was built. But at no time is a missing cap acceptable. At no time is torn insulation acceptable. This is all compromised and old. I keep getting sprayed, and I don't understand how I'm getting sprayed. Okay, so 5 tons, 2 tons. Now these units are 16 years old, probably original to the home. Okay, they're engineered on paper to last 20 years. They might last 30 years. But Las Vegas is going to give you 14. At 14 years, these units have done just about everything you would expect them to do. Okay? Also, the refrigerant in these units is R22. R22. Today we'd be using something like 410A. This refrigerant is no longer manufactured in the United States legally, no longer imported in the United States legally. Is it still available? Do they have a stockpile of it? Yes. Is it expensive? It is. Just about any technician that comes out here to work on your system is going to rightfully encourage you to update your system. They're not energy efficient at 2015. They're probably 13 SEER. We're looking at 14.5 now. It's the old R22 refrigerant. They do sell drop-ins, which might be an acceptable application in a commercial environment, but for residential it's not. If somebody encourages you to use a drop-in, they're even less efficient than the regular refrigerant. If somebody encourages that, you might as well put them on payroll because nobody's going to want to follow them. We're really basically just left with an R22 system, and it's my opinion that it'd be prudent to budget for replacement. Texas Real Estate Commission doesn't care about that. I feel hot air coming up, so according to some of the guidelines I've read that the Texas Real Estate Commission's used, that would be considered acceptable. We're going to find out more. We're going to find out more. That's all they care about, is it on or is it off? Or was it installed properly, or is it a safety issue? And really, we're just talking about a monetary issue here. We got dirty coils, I can say that. Missing Schrader valve cap. Holes in the refrigerant. But the fact that it's R22, that's just good, useful information. I'm going to put it in bold. I'm going to put it in italics. I'm going to highlight it. But I'm not going to call it a deficiency. But somebody's going to be replacing these units very soon. Very soon. Do I have R22 in my house? You bet I do. I installed it new. 17 years ago, me. 17 years ago, new. 18 years ago. I'm going to ride it out. But I bought into it new. 410 wasn't even available when I installed mine. So, you know, I'm not buying, I would think differently. I would think maybe otherwise if I was buying into it today. I wouldn't. I would bought my air conditioning system new. I don't know if I'd buy my air conditioning system in the age and state that it is now. And you should think about, the age and state of this system and whether you want to buy into them now.